Good evening, folks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sean. This is Kira. Um, no happy la 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 fun and games tonight. No jokes. Um, got a couple brief things we want to cover. And first, some good news. Vice News has reported Al Qaeda's top bombing coordinator
Pakistan.
in Pakistan has been killed, eliminated. I think it was Afghanistan actually.
Either.
Yeah, Afghanistan.
Sorry.
The stands. Hindustan, if you want to actually be real technical about it. Okay, so then we had, we're going to cover the angry news in the middle. First, before we cover the angry news and the sad news, very sad news, I'd like to say something about the general theme of this channel coming into fruition. For about 30 years, America has been completely deceived and changed through coordinated tactic. And we've been divided in preparation for conquest. And the decline of the American society stems from the decline of the American family. And how well we take care of individuals, how well we take care of those who need help, for instance. And well, a lot of Southern governors, Republicans, have been cutting mental health budgets lately. Drastically, haven't they? Can you think of any recently that just...
Off the top of my head?
Yes, it's off the top of my head.
Jindal.
Jindal.
If I'm not mistaken, Rick Perry over in Texas did the same thing too.
Yeah, I heard about something going on in Mississippi. And I thought we had one Southern governor who did some logical thing. You know, you can't blame the government for everything that's involved, but when society as a whole gets burdened, when people feel like there's nobody out there that cares, group psychosis becomes a problem. Everybody becomes a little bit crazy. So then the crazies feel more justified. Sometimes it's in a good way because some crazies are good crazies. And to the medium news, I guess we could call it, thank you, Anonymous.
Yes, thank you.
See, I've been on the internet for a long time. And I know people know me. And I had to just say personally, thank you for hacking the Ashley Madison adultery whoredom website.
Yes. For those of you that don't know, their motto is life is short. Have an affair.
What the fuck? Tiger Lily's attacking invisible enemies, if you're wondering what the noise is.
Yeah, the bathroom door and the stuff in the closet, apparently. And
She can't stop here. This is backcountry. Oh shit! I said there was going to be no. So yeah, if you're a member of Ashley Madison's website, website or at what was it?
Ashley Madison.
Yeah. Um, that bitch who sells the furniture? No, wait. Sorry. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mm.
See, from propagandizing divorce and adultery and let's just say a certain bitch whose last name ended with ski who happened to take damn near take down but highly discredited an American president right after kitten meow meow the kitten
Guess we're talking about you.
oh before the kitten long before the kitten um all I'm saying is Monica Lewinsky happened as Putin took power. Okay? Could be a connection. But then you'd have to believe that America was hiring doctors from former Soviet states to work at government institutions that did forensic analysis. Oh, yeah, that checks out too. Hmm. And then there's been the movies and the TV shows. Sex in the City.
Scandal, Mistresses, Desperate Housewives.
I hope nobody ever watches one of these shows on my television sets, so I don't have to take it out in the yard, burn it. Okay.
Anyhow, bet.
Yeah. No jokes. Okay, no
No
jokes.
jokes.
Those shows really piss me off. Uh, so, the bad news.
No, wait. Hold on, I have one more thing about Ashley Madison.
One more thing about Ashley Madison.
Just
and another thing.
And another thing. Just to
Kitten, off the bed. Off. Psst.
get the kitten off the bed. Just to give a little bit more detail, this anonymous group has hacked Ashley Madison's website and stolen the information, including receipts of transactions that were made on the website, so to speak. And they have already released 2 profiles, one of which, you're going to love this one. The guy actually paid the $19 a couple years ago to get his entire profile deleted off the website. Now his information is out in public because they deleted all his information. Kitten snuggle time.
Yeah. Everybody, if you have a kitten, especially if you live in Louisiana and you haven't heard already, we're done with Ashley Madison?
Yeah.
So, a guy named John Russell Hauser from Phoenix City, Alabama, has shot a total of 11 people at a movie theater. Yes.
Mm-hmm. The Grand Movie Theater on Johnson Street in Lafayette.
Kind of in a little.
It's a college town.
In like the little central plex, like when you're driving through there, it's the place to be. You know, kind of. There were 2 cops already in the parking lot. On an evening, it's the only activity in town. You know, aside from a few bars. There you want to go ahead with the details.
Okay, so last night, or Thursday night, July 23rd. Yes, July 23rd.
Spirits. Sorry.
No jokes. Dang it. as Sean said, John Hauser, 59-year-old from Phoenix City, Alabama, shot 11 people at the Grand Movie Theater on Johnson Street in Lafayette, Louisiana. He used a handgun that he legally purchased from a pawn shop in Phoenix City, and I bring this up because I'm going to make a point about it in just a little bit. He parked his car next to an emergency exit, went into the screening of Trainwreck. After about 20 minutes, he stood up and emptied a 10-round clip. He tried to leave with all the people running out the door and saw two cops coming towards him who were already patrolling the parking lot, and went back inside, reloaded his gun, fired 3 more shots, and then shot himself. As a result of this, 2 women were killed, 2 young women were killed, might add. 9 people are injured, 5 are still in the hospital, and 1 is still listed in critical condition. And our thoughts and prayers go out to those families. So the reason. So apparently, he arrived in Lafayette about the 2nd or 3rd of July and was staying in a motel. He was walking around asking the locals about business prospects, such as what they thought about a local oil changing shop and things of that nature. About a year ago, he was evicted from his house, and he vandalized it and tampered with gas lines in a way that could have caused a fire and or explosion. This man had a lot of issues. He has openly rallied against the government on social media. He's a supporter of Westboro Baptist Church, with which has already started saying that they're going to picket the funerals of the victims, and I just like to say, go ahead and try. Y'all don't want to come down to Louisiana.
We're going to get some people on this.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Anyhow, he also publicly praised Hitler and Timothy McVeigh. In 1989, he was accused of trying to hire men to set fire to a law firm that represented pornography theaters. Also, ironically enough, he was a law graduate. In 2008, his wife got rid of all guns, and his family took out a protective order against him because they feared for their lives. In 2008. Now, he was never convicted of anything, even though he was arrested. So, because he was never convicted, he was cleared to buy the gun. This is why I brought up how easy it was for him to get a gun with all of this. I mean, he was accused of trying to hire somebody to set fire to another law firm because he didn't believe in what they stood for. So the police searched the hotel room. They found wigs, glasses, and other disguises, and also found out that he had swapped license plates on his car in what they believe to be that mean that he was trying to have a clean getaway.
Yeah.
Which means that the 2 cops in the parking lot really surprised him. Also, just
it was an act of terrorism, not an act of passion. You know.
Exactly.
Tight.
The cat.
Spider cat.
Spider cat. She climbed the wall.
Does whatever spider cat does.
Doesn't swing from a web. She can't. She's a cat.
Alright. Squirrel.
Yes, he also opened a pub in Georgia, in LaGrange, Georgia, where he was accused of selling alcohol to minors, and he had his liquor license revoked.
He's a real winner chicken dinner, this guy.
Right, he had his liquor license revoked, and after his license was revoked, he put the Nazi flag outside of the pub. And claimed that the reason he couldn't sell liquor was because the Nazis.
And I just want to say, if you think the rebel flag is a symbol of Southern pride, he agrees with you. Tiger Lily. not. She got out of backcountry again. Okay. So that's what we woke up to this morning.
That's what we went to bed to last night. We heard about it last night. It happened last night.
Woke up to again this morning. All the live police conferences filling us in on all the details.
Surprisingly, Jindal was quick to show up. Figured he'd be out of state campaigning.
Oh no, he.
Ironically enough, he didn't want to talk about gun control. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I brought up this guy's mental health issues, and the fact that the man's own wife took out a protective order and his family took out a protective order because they feared for their lives. And
Yeah, you can kind of tell he was being careful with what he said, but he said all the right things that a governor should say. Um, but it's like you just know. I don't know. Don't you just kind of know somewhere in the back of his mind he's just so glad the cameras were on him? He could look all presidential. I don't sense an ounce of empathy in that man. He has shut down
Tiger Lily.
one by one. He has shut down everything that helps poor people that he fucking can around.
Speaking of which, did I tell you? LSU's suing him.
What? Wait. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the LSU Medical Center is suing Bobby Jindal, or they're trying to get a lawsuit together to sue Bobby Jindal because he shut down Earl K. Long and a couple other charity hospitals in the area, which also happen to be teaching hospitals for Louisiana State University medical students. So when he shut down the hospitals, he took away their hands-on training.
It's good for the economy. I'm Mr. Rogers. Thank you for calling tech support.
Tiger Lily.
No jokes. Shh. Sorry, our fucking governor's a joke. And this whole idea that we can't just grow up and act like compassionate, civilized people as Christians.
Tiger Lily.
Fucking joke. Tiger Lily is clearly a joke.
She's literally climbing the walls.
It is exactly, literally climbing the wall. And on that bombshell, pray for Lafayette. May you all stay safe. And may we all learn the difference between a Christian and an old covenant crazy person who just wants to justify whatever the hell they want to believe. Okay? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the right wing being the straw man argument against Christianity and Christians in general. So the real Christians out there and the people who just believe that there's a God and that he wants you to be compassionate, you need to start speaking out. Tiger Lily will climb to your face and tear your eyes out.
She tries sometimes.
Psycho look in her eyes.
She's chasing her shadow, I think.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and do click like on this video if you enjoyed the information, or
and share.
I don't know if you can enjoy this information. You appreciate the information? Yeah. No scripts, no edits. This is just what we do. And for my subscribers, I have oh, stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh my god, lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Crap. And I not filming till freaking kids go back to school. Okay? Because no, there's a heat wave, so I can hardly do shit outside.
Can't send them outside because it's too hot.
I can hardly open the doors because the AC will just
freak out. I'm gone at work all day.
Oh, okay.
I love you.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Peace.